Good morning, children. Today we'll start States of Matter, the new chapter. Okay? What do you mean by matter? Matter exists in three forms. What are the three forms? Solid, liquid, and gas. All of you know the three states of matter. From the lower classes you are studying. So matter exists in three states. What are they? Solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, children? Now, according to the kinetic theory of molecular theory, all forms of matter are composed of small, rapidly moving particles. Now, the same substance, children, can exist in three forms. The same substance can exist in three forms. Take for example water. Now ice. Ice is in the form of the solid. Solid, when it is heated, then water is formed. Okay. Ice in the form of the solid, on heating water is formed. Now the water on further heating, water vapor. Water vapor is steam. Is it clear, children? Water vapor is in the form of the steam. Now, water vapor on cooling condenses to give liquid. Liquid on cooling, again condensation, solid is formed. So, the same substance exists in three states of matter. Solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, children? Now, let us start. Only in this chapter we have to study gases, about the gases. Gaseous state of matter. In this chapter, children will study only regarding the gases. That is gaseous state. Now, before doing the laws which are governing the gases, we have to study the measurable properties of gases. What are the measurable properties? What do you mean by measurable properties? Pressure, mass, volume, and temperature. These are the four. What are they? Pressure, mass, pressure, volume, and temperature. So these are the four measurable properties we can be used to study the properties of the gases. Now children, the first property is mass. What do you mean by mass? How can we define mass, children? How can we define mass, children? The mass of a gas can be measured. First of all, the container filled with the gas is weighed and then it is weighed after removing the gas. In general, children, in chemistry, the mass of a gas is expressed in number of moles. Number of moles, children. In chemistry, the mass is expressed in the form of the number of the moles. Now, moles of a gas is equal to mass in grams divided by molar mass. In chemistry, children, the mass is, we have to calculate in the terms of the moles. So, number of moles is equal to mass in gram divided by molar mass. Clear, children? Okay. But in SI unit, the mass is expressed in kilogram, and the gram, which is 1 by 1000 of a kilogram. 1 by 1000 of a kilogram is 0.001 kg. Okay, children? 0.001 kg, which is convenient for most laboratory measurements. Okay, children? Now, next, let us start volume. What do you mean by volume? Mass is clear, children. What is volume? Volume may be defined as the space occupied by it. The space occupied by it. In SI unit, the unit of volume is cubic meter. In SI unit, 1 meter cube is equal to 10 to the power of 3 dm cube is equal to 10 to the power of 6 centimeter cube is equal to 10 to the power of 3 liter, and 1 liter is equal to 1 dm cube and 1 liter is equal to or 1000 ml. Okay, children, clear? This is followed. The SI unit, the volume is measured in cubic meter. Cubic meter means m cube. Its volume. So 1 meter cube is equal to 10 to the power of 3 dm cube is equal to 10 to the power of 6 centimeter cube is equal to 10 to the power of 3 liter. And 1 liter is equal to 1 dm cube, that is equal to 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, children. Now next point is pressure. Pressure, it is defined as force per unit area. P is equal to force upon area. P is equal to what are we doing, children? Pressure. What is pressure, children? Force per unit area. P is equal to, P is force. P is equal to force upon area is equal to mass into, I think you have studied in physics also, mass into acceleration upon area is equal to mg upon a. mg upon a. Clear, children? Now the units. The SI unit of pressure is SI unit of pressure is Pascal. Okay, children. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton meter per square. Okay, is equal to 1 kg per meter per second square. Now 1 bar is equal to 100 kilopascals is equal to 10 to the power of 5 pascals. And 1 atm is equal to 1.01325 bar, and or 1 atm is equal to 101.325 kilopascal. This you have to use it in the mathematical calculation. What are we doing, children? Pressure. Pressure is equal to force upon area is equal to mass into acceleration upon area is equal to mg upon capital A, area. The SI unit of pressure is Pascal. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square or 1 kg per meter per second square, and 1 bar is equal to 1000 kilopascals. That must be equal to 10 to the power of 5 pascals, and 1 atm is equal to 1.01325 bar, and 1 atm is equal to 101.325 kilopascals. Clear, children? Now next, let us discuss about the temperature. Now what do you mean by temperature? Temperature may be defined as the hotness or the coldness of a body. Temperature may be defined as the hotness or coldness of a body. Temperature always flows from hotter body to colder body. Temperature always flows from hotter body to colder body. Now temperature 273.15 degrees C is equal to 0 Kelvin. Children, this also you all must be knowing. 0 degrees C is equal to 273.15 Kelvin, or T is equal to T Kelvin, temperature Kelvin is equal to Tc plus 273.15. Now, children, how to convert? If temperature is measured on Celsius, Kelvin and Fahrenheit scales are, if temperature is measured on Celsius, then we have to say C divided by 100 is equal to F minus 32 divided by 180, okay, is equal to K minus 273 upon 100. Okay, children? If temperature is measured on Celsius, Kelvin and Fahrenheit, they are represented as C100 is equal to F minus 32 divided by 180 is equal to K minus 273 divided by 100. This is the relationship between, if the temperature is in Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin, you have to measure in this way. Okay, children, clear?